You would not believe the day I've been having. Here. What? Surprised? Well, I'm gonna have to keep you hydrated if I want you to get talking. Oh no. Alright, man. You see on the table there? That's a recorder. I'm gonna record this whole conversation. That okay with you? Good. It's a lot better when you cooperate. Let me just press record. Okay. 14th of November, 1986. The time is 10:23 p.m. Alright. Please state your full name and date of birth. Just talking to the mic there. I'm gonna write it down if you don't mind. Just for personal reference. You know how it is. Right. Okay, first things first. Do you know why you're here? That's right. You're being questioned. But can you tell me why? For the recorder, you understand. I had a feeling you'd say that. You see this here? I've got chronology of everything that's been happening. Want me to refresh your memory? Alright. March 1983. A child is killed in Fredbear's family diner. A few days later, a child disappears. Charlotte Emily, 3 years old, daughter of Fredbear CEO and co-founder Henry Emily. Sound familiar? Alright. Do you recognize this child? Right. This one? Right. This one? This one? You're telling me you recognize all of these children? How do you know them? Tell me everything. How do you know these children? Suspect recognized all 5 children. Keep going. Pizzeria. Keep going. 1980s. Worked Fazbear Entertainment. So you're aware of Fazbear Entertainment? Let me show you something. I have here evidence. That's not what I wanted to show you right now. We use these evidence bags to keep evidence safe and sound and uncontaminated. You may have seen them before. This one is particularly special. I'll show you why. When handling evidence, it is very important to remember not to contaminate it with your own DNA. So we use latex gloves. I'm just gonna put them on. Find that your sense of sound can be a really good indicator of where there's a crime. Let's call it my spidey sense. Do you recognize this tie? As you can see, it's purple. Yeah. Sounds like crime to me. So, do you recognize this tie? You do. It looks like it belongs to someone you knew. Interesting. I'm willing to bet I can guess who that someone looks like. Lucky for you, I happen to have a picture. Did this someone you used to know look anything like this man? You recognize him? With his glasses, his nice suit. He looks like he's got a lot of money. You know why, huh? Well, do share. This man is wanted for questioning. He's wanted on suspicion of child endangerment, child murder, and destruction of evidence. Let me describe him to you, shall I? His name is William Afton. He's 40 years old. Tall, slender, 1.92 centimeters in height, 1.92 meters in height. I was just testing you. He's the Fazbear Entertainment co-founder and CEO with blue eyes and light brown hair. You know him? Okay. I'm gonna need you to explain your relationship to William Afton. And I'm gonna need to write it down. Okay? Okay. Nose. crime suspect. Worked with. And where did you work with him? Right. Fazbear Entertainment. If you know anything at all about this man, you need to tell me immediately. Not doing so may risk a sentence. Now, how the hell did you manage to sneak that in here? Come on. Give me. This is a newspaper article. You're saying that this man, that's the one we should be looking for? The Daily Scoop, huh? Weird thing to read on a daily basis. Man arrested in association with Fazbear Entertainment horrors. What is this, an opinion piece? No arrest has been made, as far as I know. You mean to tell me this goes deeper than that? Okay. I'm listening. I gotta say, this is quite difficult to read. Trusty tool for this one. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So you're a bit of an amateur detective yourself, huh? Now listen, a lot of bad shit happened in 1983. Fazbear Entertainment nearly went bust because of it. You're telling me you knew about that? After everything they've tried to cover it up? Calling me impressed. Alright, I'll bite. We have good intel that these disappearances are all connected. Now you're telling me you think it goes even further back, to the beginning of Fazbear Entertainment. What else do you know? Interesting stuff. Mind if I write that down? Founders: Henry, William, Afton, Emily. Yep, go on, tell me more. Birthday party, 1983. Anything else? Afton's son. No kidding. And when did you say the Emily kid went missing? Right, go on. Alright. Listen here. We've brought in a load of guys from Fazbear Entertainment, and not one of them has agreed to talk. What makes you any different? Well, your motive behind talking isn't my priority right now. We've got our paws on so much evidence, but no one will give us context for it. If what you're saying is true, you're about to help us break this case. Speaking of case, I have something else to show you. We've caught a few hair samples from Fazbear Entertainment. Hairs from parents, kids, employees, or as you like to call them, Fazployees. What we haven't found is any hair, not one, from either Henry Emily or William Afton. Until we came across these. These hairs aren't a match for anyone in the database. I'd say that's pretty suspicious, wouldn't you? If what you say is true, would you be willing to test your hairs against these? You would? Well, isn't it my lucky day? We'll see. I can take them from you now if you want. It's not a protocol, but I have a feeling none of this is. Look. I can take them from you right now. And put them in this evidence bag. We can send them to the labs, see if it's a match. And if it isn't, let's say you're free to go. Hell, why not, right? Alright. You're right, of course. Gloves. That's the official protocol, isn't it? Alrighty. Alright. Let's take a few snips. Just enough to make it a good sample. This will really help with our investigation. What do you mean I look familiar? I don't think we've met. There's your evidence. This will help us nicely. Okay. Let's talk animatronics. Or maybe not. Can you confirm who this is? Alright. Spring Bonnie. As far as our research says, he was a character in the original Fazbear Entertainment diner. Fredbear's family diner. I've gotta say, they're not exactly creative with diner names, are they? Can you confirm whether this is Spring Bonnie from Fredbear's family diner? Fabulous, thank you. Now look, I have it on good intel that these animatronic suits are pretty complicated. You're aware, of course, of spring locks. Right, well, for the recording's sake, I'll explain again. These suits that these two clowns made have two modes. Animatronic mode and suit mode. You can wear it, you can program it. Whatever you're feeling, I guess. Help yourself. You can switch between modes using a crank, which will then deactivate the mechanical gears. These mechanisms are the spring locks, right? Only there's just one fundamental flaw. If you're wearing it as a suit and the spring locks go off, what do you think will happen? No, nothing so simple. Those delicate mechanisms go inwards to turn into the animatronic mode, whilst the person is inside. Bye-bye, suit wearer. It's a horrific design, one that could only be designed by someone depraved and cruel. You don't seem too upset by that. Most people, I tell, would rather not hear it. And here you are. Happy as Larry. Happy as Larry. Well, spring locks aside, when this spring bunny was a suit and not an animatronic, who would you say normally wore it? You don't know. So you're telling me you know everything about these people, but not who wore the suit? Was it Henry or William? Oh, I know that in this picture, it must be William wearing the suit. But I need your confirmation of that. For the recording, you understand? Why is it so important? Why don't I tell you why? Susie was last seen kneeling down in the middle of the road, crying. She was said to be approached by a man dressed as a yellow rabbit, who held out his hand and led her away from the road. When asked why they didn't pursue the yellow rabbit, witnesses said Susie seemed to know him and went with him willingly. Does that ring a bell for you? One witness said they assumed the yellow rabbit was there for a birthday party of some kind. Have you heard that story before? No? How about this one? The boy was last spotted at a birthday party when he was approached by a man dressed as a yellow rabbit who led him away from the birthday table. I'll read you another, shall I? Fritz, who was at this time sitting under a table, presumably upset by a childhood argument, was approached by a man dressed as a yellow rabbit. The rabbit, witnesses say, told the boy to come with him, and Fritz did. He was never seen again. Whoever this yellow rabbit guy is, there's a damn high chance he's involved with all of these murders. Now there are two main possibilities. Henry Emily or William Afton. Henry Emily or William Afton. Henry Emily packed up and moved back in '83, and Afton hasn't been seen since the last time we questioned him. Suspicious to run, don't you think? If you worked there, you have to know who usually donned the spring bunny suit. So why are you not confirming? Let's be honest here. Let's talk man to man. You know something that you're not telling me. Why and what is it? Well, I get it. Alright, I understand. You know you don't want to say. Fine. How about I show you one last piece of evidence then? Maybe it will jog your memory. You just tell me what you think of this. You might say it doesn't fit in the evidence bag. He grew. Identification reference number 35417. Description: a toy created by Fazbear Entertainment in the 80s. What do you know about this? Nothing? How about I get him out and show you? Have you seen it anywhere, perhaps? You really haven't? Well, did you hear that? Must be the wind. Where did I find it? We found it in an old Freddys building. This little guy was sitting in a closet. Just sitting there. Staring. The members of the band, as Fazbear Entertainment likes to call them, were just standing around the closet, as if nothing. We've brought the animatronics in for testing, and we think we might have found something. Do you know anything at all about this little plush toy? Okay. You clearly don't want to talk. But hey, maybe it's this room. Stuffy in here, huh? Lots of bad memories, I guess, if you used to work there. Maybe a break will help jog your memory, I'm gonna go get a coffee and some air. You want one? Suit yourself. You just sit tight. I'll only be 2 minutes. And then I'll be right back. And we can pick off where we left off. You just sit tight. What do you know about this? What do you know about this guy? What am I doing? What am I doing? Does the man look like this? I'm so sorry, Matthew, little otter. I'm too tired. Too tired. Wigs make me want to scream. I hate wigs. I have to wear wigs all the time for cosplay, and they suck. My head is so hot. I have never felt like I feel like I'm in a volcano right now, and I've got latex gloves on. And I look like an egg.